who have still not yet arrived at the truth. Which means there, Little Red Riding Hood's wolf. Let's continue. That's 3 endings out of the way. We still got 4 more to go. Now let's dodge, because I think there should be something else which I can do besides that. I'm just going to see if I can get all the endings linked to this segment, because we've gotten 3 endings thus far. I always forget to pick up the Optimum in the neighborhood. There's obviously more to uncover. Like, for instance, I haven't used one of these keys yet. But yeah, and there's also a note here that like the memo hidden right here. It talks about this. The ore minerals in the shed. If the stock on the shelves run out, refine some more. Acidic materials, explosive and are therefore strictly forbidden. Alkaline medicines give off poisonous gas, then therefore strictly forbidden. See, we don't know what it's about, but obviously it's important. But I'm going to do this one more time to see if there's anything else I can do with this before I give in and look forward to, you know, get the other endings through. Because it's obviously not going to link to all the endings, but yeah. It gives us a start, though. Moon Medicine turns into a goddamn werewolf. Da, 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 da. And thus monstrous. I might get caught with the game over once just because I'm something kind of dumb. Yep, that's what I expected. I want to see if I can go inside that door or not. Couldn't, though. This is fine. He's just having fun twitching. Now avoid the way. Oh, not what I meant to press. I was mashing the dialogue, accidentally made the choice. I thought there was one more line of dialogue there. I'll make sure I get the moon medicine. There you go. There's a note stuck between the pages, talking about minerals and ores inside the shed. When you get to the shed, probably somehow. But first, I'm gonna go over here, get the moon medicine, and see what happens if I do this last thing. He turns into a goddamn werewolf, because that's what he goddamn is. It's okay, Little Red Riding has to deal with werewolf fun. This is fine. Now, what I wanted to do is that maybe there's something else I can do to get a different ending. If I avoid this, then wait till this last point that I need to jump out of the way. He's slowly coming this way. Now I will dodge. What happens if I just stay there? Probably just game over. Nothing. He says something else. No, I'm not going to run. Like, if she comes over here, stay here. Truly. Because there's probably more to do. Firstly, there's this note here, which definitely implies there's more to do. But how do I get there? 2 medicine bottles. Obtain moon medicine. There's some paper posts on the door. Of course, this is also Grandma's writing. What? There's a paper post on the interior of the side of the door. Must be stored in a dark place. Do not leave the door open. Hand it over only after mixed correctly. Of course, this is also Grandma's handwriting. Mix the medicine. Some utensils are needed for mixing. A matchbox. So I need the right utensils to get mixing. Utensils. Probably in the kitchen, you would think. Tableware and cookware. I'm looking just for utensils, please. Who has the utensils? Not that, evidently. I'm looking. Is that in the woods? No? Okay. Check the closet. I'll go upstairs and check said closet. Well, he's fine. Check all the goddamn rooms. No books that are readable. Nothing there. I can get trapped in there if I really wanted to try. I think it'd be inside one of our rooms, but I'm still checking all this stuff first. Let's see. There's a few things that could potentially work. Medicine box. Nothing there for me. Going for an old man. There's the notice from the Hunters Association. Blah, 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 blah. If somebody wants... can I take this lantern? No, I cannot take the lantern. Can I use the crystal ball? Nope. Use the knife? Nope. Doll is a negatory. Neither is my favorite book or accessories. The places that maybe could be unlocked, because I do have a key I haven't used yet to my knowledge. That's not it, like I was hoping. Mainly clothing store inside. Anything inside the packet. Sign for the person's hometown. Negatory. Non-flammable. Flammable. Neither of which I apparently can collect. Okay. Necessary things. Don't read the diary. I've already read it. No particular interest. Still not organized. How about in here? Nothing but jumbled junk inside. Still haven't found what's inside a few rooms here. A closet won't open for some reason. A portrait. I'm looking. Rosetta. Do you really want to attempt to save that guy? You had to fit in one after you, you know. If you mess up, you'll get killed, you know. Is there any obligation to save him? There isn't, right? What now? Jealous? Do as you wish. If there's anything that might be usable, it'd probably be in that room with the tons of medicine. My own figure is reflected. Always had a debate with herself. So that might be important. There's still a page up there, and there's still stuff which seems suspicious. I got a save file there. So after debating with ourselves over something or another, let's go back down, I guess. Check that room fully. Excuse me, Wolfie. So something of use would probably be in here, you claim. Oh, obtain glass bottle. Obtain glass rod. I observed that earlier. I guess we had to talk to ourselves in the mirror first. So, pharmaceuticals are tightly packed. Read the memo. Stuff in the shed. Poison gas. All that fun stuff. I don't... You know, I should have just saved in the same save file, but whatever. Don't mix yet. Let me read this. Red medicine. Picked from the hot spring inside the forest. It becomes smooth when rubbed on the skin, and it's good for health when used in cooking. Green medicine. The main ingredients extracted from the medical herbs cultivated from the garden. In addition to reducing hypertension, it also has the effect of making it easier to sleep. Okay. Mix the medicine. Set the glass bottle on the table. Put in the moon medicine. Put in the red medicine. Put in the green medicine. Pour in the moon medicine. Pour in the red medicine. Mix it with the glass rod. It gave off a severely irritant gas. Well, that's my fault. I made a save file for just such an occasion, though. Continue. Mix the medicine. Moon medicine, green medicine. Mix it with the glass rod. Suddenly started emitting a ton of heat. I exploded. Okay, I was curious. I thought it wasn't the moon medicine either, but I wanted to just see. At least they had different effects. Mix the medicine, red medicine, green medicine. Pour it in the green medicine. Pour it in the moon medicine. Mixed it with the glass rod. The light became paler. Obtained crescent moon medicine. And a book obviously fell. I guess I'll read it there. Save it there. A book has fallen down. It appears to be a handmade picture book. Let's read the picture book. It was the story that happened once upon a time. One hunter went into the forest in search of a wolf. However, the hunter got lost in the forest, and moreover, rain began to fall, and he was at loss as what to do. He was at a loss of what to do, obviously. He walked and walked, and then finally arrived at someone's house. Its resident was a beautiful girl, who kindly invited the hunter in. The hunter stayed in the girl's house for one night, but the rain didn't stop, even the next morning. "Please stay over again today," said the girl with a kind smile. Before he knew it, he stayed over at the girl's house for quite a while. The rain seemed as if it wouldn't stop, and the girl was always kind. If he were to just start living here, it would be a happy life, quietly through, thought the hunter. But the long rain, too, came to an end. In an evening of clear skies, the two parted. The hunter felt as if he was still dreaming. There was something nagging him in his mind on his way back. To the hunter, it felt as if he was forgetting something precious. As he couldn't just let it go, the hunter went back to the path he came. A big round moon was climbing up the sky. But when the hunter finally arrived back at the girl's house, she was nowhere to be seen. As the hunter stood motionless, the howl of a wolf reached his ears. Maybe that girl was in danger. As the hunter flew out the doors, he encountered a wolf. The wolf was just like a human, and It also resembled that girl more than anything. That kind girl was a wolf all this time. Please go back to where humans live. I almost actually tried to eat you, but I couldn't do it. I did think it'd be great if we could live together, but that's impossible for a hunter and a wolf. As the girl turned her back, the hunter then said to her, "Then I won't look for wolves anymore. I won't return to where humans live either. And so please let me live here, together with you." And like this, the wolf and the girl began to live together. And they lived happily ever after. They lived happily ever after and after. The end. Did Grandma make this, perhaps? Well, there's definitely some hints of other things going on there. I'll save that here. Moving on this way. Hello, sir. Feed the crescent moon medicine. Don't feed. Okay. Fed the crescent moon medicine. It's calmed down. Where should I start? Thanks for saving me. Sorry for scaring you. I did tell you that I had a long-time illness when I first met you, but as for what it really is, I guess it's more like a congenital disorder. But since my mother also had this too, I guess it'd be more correct to say that it's inherited, perhaps? My mother was also someone who became a wolf on the first night of the full moon. But as for me, it seems to happen all of a sudden when it's not a full moon. When I was facing trouble, Mrs. Mary was there to help me. She investigated about it and made a medicine to suppress my fits. That was about 7 years ago. I had her let me come over to play many, many times. So much that it feels a bit strange not having met you all this time, little Rosetta. I only live a house away. Little Rosetta, are you alright? Are you feeling unwell? I guess by running around so much, she's all tired out now, isn't she? There's obviously some dark side to myself, why I was talking to myself in the mirror, and why I get all dark when I need to beat him to death with a crowbar. Because reasons. Andola. And Yai. I'm sorry. Are we playing as him? We're playing as him now. I wanted to do a wolf howl like, oh! Gonna stop there. Still though. Hi. Can I observe? She is sleeping. She doesn't seem to have good complexion. For now, I'll need to let her rest easy. Well, that's one thing to say. Let's look around. There's the notice from the wolf hunter stuff. Meaning that my grandfather or grandmother might have also been wolves? Feels a little scary. This is a thin layer of dust on the organ's keyboard. He does say different things because of this, but still, though, the lantern has gone out. Clothing is stored here. There's clothing for elderly men. This room possibly have been originally Grandpa's. Various things stuffed inside. A medicine box. Crystal ball for playing fortune telling. A blonde doll, because his notes are different. A cutting board and knife for playing house. It seems to be a short story for children. There are illustrations of a small boy and a rose. There's a scrap of paper in between the pages. Rosetta. Rosetta. Is that like a keyword? Do I write that down? I mean, I know it's a name, but of the character, but still. Arset. Arset. Works for me. Ster. I'm writing it down. This is little Rosetta's writing, maybe? Was she practically making signatures? Oh, I wrote it down anyway in case it meant anything. Probably not, though, come to think of it, but... The hat that comes along with the one-piece dress. It seems to be a handmade one-piece dress. Toy accessories. As for what I can do, comparatively, I do have confidence in my ears and nose. That's right. Perhaps there might be some clues remaining as to what happened in this incident. What incident? Locked. So that was mostly voiced. Regained vitality. Check out goddamn grandma's house. I guess it won't open. There's something sticking out from underneath the door. Why is there a rope in a place like this? The closet. Why don't you pick up the rope and go down the well or something? This portrait where was it previously? It's a mystery. Close that